Hey you guys, Sean with Go Gloves here, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Rawlings Rev1X. So if you're a fan of baseball gloves or baseball in general, you've probably seen or heard rumors of the Rev1X releasing this summer from Rawlings Sporting Goods. And so far we've only seen these gloves from the players sponsored by Rawlings like Francisco Lindor, Marcus Stroman, and Bryce Harper. However, today I've gotten my hands on a Rev1X prototype, and hopefully I can show you guys exactly what this glove is like and what you can expect this summer when they release. And before I get started with the rest of the video, I just want to give a huge thanks to my friend Jaden at Peace and Love Gloves on Instagram for helping me find this Rev1X. Jaden picked up the Rev1X that I'm about to show you a few months ago, and when I saw it on his page, it gave me the idea to give you guys a review and a quick look of what you might expect this summer. So a few weeks ago, I decided to DM Jaden about this glove to see if I could borrow it for a video, and he was super kind enough to ship it to me. However, if you guys are big fans of the channel, you might know that I'm missing a glove right here, which is my A2000 Pancake Trainer, and I get a ton of people asking about this glove, and Jaden especially has been wanting to buy it off me for a long time, so we traded gloves for a little bit, but don't worry. Unfortunately, I am going to have to ship the Rev1X back to him, but I do get my A2000 Pancake Trainer back, so for any of you fans out there that love that Pancake Trainer, it will be staying in the collection. And again, Jaden is not only a super great kid, but he has some awesome gloves in his collection, so if you like the types of gloves that I have, you are going to love Jaden's collection, so please go show him some love at Peace and Love Gloves on Instagram. Okay, y'all, and with that out of the way, there is nothing left to say except look at this glove. This is the Rawlings Rev1X. This is an outfield model, so we're gonna go ahead and break everything down for you guys. Here's a quick B-roll of the entire glove, and let's get into it. Alright y'all, so when I first unboxed the Rev1X, it had some crazy first impressions because it's not like any other glove that I've had before. Now there has been another glove in the market that we've seen like the Rev1X, which was the Nike Vapor 360. However, I think the Rawlings Rev1X has some other features that are definitely different from it, and I think it's the first step in a huge innovation in the glove market. So I'm excited to see what Rawlings and other glove companies do to react to this and add on to the Rev1X, and I think it's a really cool time to be into gloves and glove collecting and everything like that. So I'm really excited to see where we go from this Rev1X. Now finally getting into the glove, we're going to start on the backing, which is a full synthetic for the most part. You can see the dual welting, so you do have a little bit of leather that is shining on the back, and obviously the web is a full leather web, but other than that is a full plastic backing. Now the first thing that caught my eye on the Rev1X was the ability to have these really cool modern type designs on the back of the glove, because that's something that we really haven't seen before. Maybe we have super skin or snake skin on a glove, but really nothing that you can super customize to have such detail like this on a glove. So I thought this was a really cool feature, and also on each finger you have this rigid imprint, which I don't know, maybe adds a little bit of support to it, and it reminds me a little bit of the Wilson A3000 with that skeleton type design. But actually the plastic is just a clear thin top layer, again with these rigid designs, and then underneath it is more of a cloth prime knit type material, and that's actually what the design is printed on. So if you see Bryce Harper's glove, Francisco Lindor's glove, their designs are actually printed on the cloth, and then their plastic on top is just a clear protective layer, and honestly it feels very durable. So if you're looking to get your glove dirty and wear it for a long time, I think this backing will definitely help you guys out with that. And besides the cloth prime knit material that's underneath the plastic itself on the top layer has a striped design in it, so you can feel the ridges switches on there, but it's not super noticeable or distracting in any way, but I feel like it adds a nice little added touch, especially if you go with an all black glove like this. It definitely adds a little bit of texture and something that's unique. And uniqueness is definitely something that Rawlings hit on the mark with this glove. So now that we are done with the backing of the glove, we're gonna get into some of the finer details about the Rev1X to really show how it is so different. So staying on the back of the glove, there's a couple features that you might notice already, and one of them is going to be this wrist logo. Now, I don't know if it's only because this glove is a prototype, but I have seen it on some other Rev1Xs that the wrist logo actually does not say Rawlings. It has the square, and if you've seen a Rawlings glove before, you know that this is their logo and this is their glove. However, the Rawlings is not there in writing, so maybe it's because of their more modern design, but that is one of the really interesting things that I'm looking forward to seeing when this glove is actually brought to market, are these little changes like this. And the next feature next to this wrist logo is actually going to be this laceless elastic wristband. So most gloves that you'll see are laced up, and you can change that lace out to adjust it to your hand size pretty easily with a few set of tools. However, this glove you actually cannot unlace because it is an elastic band, so as you slide your hand on, this elastic is going to stretch out. And this addition is honestly really cool just for the sleekness of design. It doesn't really shave off a ton of weight when you're doing this, but it allows pretty much any player to fit their hand into this glove and have it really fit like a glove. Okay, and the last thing about this glove, on the back of it again is this little logo right here, the MLB logo, which is typical on most Rawlings gloves, or all Rawlings gloves now, because the MLB does own Rawlings, so you will be seeing this on every single Rawlings glove, at least of their high quality gloves. But usually it is right here by the pinky lace, but I'm guessing that because the rigid shell right here is in the way, that they just slided this MLB logo over to be closer to the pinky, and just like the wrist logo, it's a raised up logo that is in a vinyl, pretty rough plastic. So once again, these logos are not going to be fading or going anywhere. They are definitely going to be really durable on your glove. And finally, we're done with the back of the glove, and we can get into the palm, where it has some really special details that set it apart from all the other gloves, and it has some of the unique features that I picked up on almost immediately. So we're gonna check those out, and you guys can see for yourself how unique this glove really is. So first things first, I would give you guys a model of this glove. However, I don't even know the size or model because there's no stamping on the inside of the glove. Now, I'm assuming it is an outfield glove just because of the huge size it is. So I'm gonna guess it's around a 12 3/4 inch, maybe a Pro 31 pattern, again because of these dual welting type designs. And besides the model coding, there's actually no other stamping in here, and I think that is only because this glove is a prototype. I've seen in the Francisco Lindor glove and other pro models that there will be palm stamping in the glove, so that will be something that I think will be coming to market as well. And besides the lack of stamping, the other thing that stood out was the palm is very plain, and the reason is because there is no palm lacing in here. So usually the thumb and pinky will have lacing in it. There's none in there, and even the palm has no lacing in there, so it's definitely a very comfortable fit in the palm when you put your hand in there, because there is no lace rubbing against the inside of your hand. Not only does this help with the comfort of the hand stall, it also helps reduce the weight of the glove because there is no lace on the inside. I'll talk more about this in a future video where I get to compare this glove to a Rawlings Heart of the Hide Pro 303 outfield model that has mesh, so it should be a great comparison to this, so make sure you guys also watch out for that video in the future. And to go along with the missing palm lace, you also have a half portion of the heel lace missing right where your hand goes in. Again, that's going to add some comfort and take out some of the weight of the glove. And one interesting thing is that the heel isn't laced in the middle, but it's laced on both of these sides, so you probably have a hit and run going right through here to lace up both of those sides. And the one interesting thing just from working on gloves in the past, you do have palm adhesive in here that kind of helps shape both of those pieces of leather together, and then you'll get bubbling on the inside as you use the glove. But in this part, you can't really open up the heel to get to it, so I'm not sure how that will wear in. So if that palm adhesive does tend to wear out and then you have a bubble in the leather on the palm, I don't know how easy or great of a fix that is, so hopefully something can be done about that to help with the longevity and durability. Other than that, the only thing in the palm is a tiny stitch above the heel padding just to keep that in place and keep everything together. And besides the heel on both of these sides, the only other lace in this glove is going to be at the top of the fingers and in the web, and even the web spirals or X's are completely missing from this glove, so a much more sleek design and a decrease in the total weight of the glove. So a continuous theme of this glove, the Rev1X, is going to be that sleek modern design as well as a more efficient glove for your fielding. Okay, and finally, in terms of the leather quality, which is a huge thing for me as a avid glove collector and enthusiast, and I'm sure for a lot of you, the leather quality definitely matters. So for this, I would compare it to a heart of the hide quality. Now, the one interesting thing about this glove compared to when I buy maybe a full leather glove or anything like that is that I'm paying about $400 for a luxury leather product, and when you get this glove, you don't have a full leather backing, so a little bit of that plastic durability may factor in as a substitute for the leather to look a lot cooler and things like that. However, I just don't feel like this glove is as luxury of a product, so sometimes I just might have a hard time justifying that price for a product that doesn't feel as luxury in the materials that it's made with. Now, of course, that one little hit to this glove can be overcome with the awesome designs that I've seen Rawlings put out with these gloves, like Bryce Harper and Francisco Lindor's gloves, again with some really cool features that would look awesome on a collector shelves like mine or even for use in the game. But I think if an all black design like this one comes out, I probably won't be picking it up just because it's a little plain for my taste, and I think I would like that pop, especially in such a modern design like this. I think Rawlings has pretty much limitless options on what they can do with this glove, and they pick some great athletes to help brand this and things like that. So I'm definitely looking forward to what comes out in the summer. And the last thing that I'm gonna go over is about the insides of the glove. So usually on the thumb and pinky, you have inserts that help kind of form and shape the gloves, and there's usually some padding around that. Now in this glove, I feel like the inserts or the padding is pretty thin, so I don't know if a ton of padding was used in here, but I can pretty much feel the plastic right underneath the leather. So I don't know if that was by design or maybe something that Rawlings is going to change, but I will say on the inside of the glove, in the thumb and pinky portion, it is very comfortable with a snug fit, much like a C-Mod from Marucci. If you guys have had that, or the Wilson A2000 with the comfort pads in the thumb and pinky, again, a nice fit snug. So this glove really does fit like a glove with all the adjusted straps and everything like that. It's a very comfortable glove. All right, y'all, and with that being said, that is all I have for the first look of the Rawlings Rev1X. I hope this was a very fun video for you guys, and especially for me, because this is an awesome glove to have, and I can't wait for the Rawlings Rev1X to come out this summer. Once again, I will be making another video with this glove when my custom Heart of the Hide Pro 303 comes in to give you guys a great comparison of these two outfield gloves. If you guys want to see some more content about the Rev1X or any of my other gloves, make sure you check out my Instagram @GoatGloves, or check out the link in the description down below. Also, if you like the videos that you're watching, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any new weekly uploads. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.